APR, Voices from the Field. Meet the qualified educational interpreter, Josh Balker. What is your name and your role?
Hi, I'm Josh Balker. I'm a sign language interpreter.
What do you enjoy about being an interpreter?
As an educational interpreter, there's so much that happens in a day and so many different things that come up. I enjoy it so much because of those different topics. I really enjoy learning. I've sat in coding classes. I've gone to trade schools and done automotive tech or nursing or anatomy and physiology. So there's all these cool topics we get to learn about. And so I get to sit there and go through that with the kids. I also really enjoy working with kids. It's one way to be there in the classroom without being a teacher, but still be a big part of their educational journey.
Besides academics, what else do you interpret?
I've done several things. I've had a student that was involved in musicals and the plays. I've had a kid, football, soccer, track and field. One of the most interesting was marching band. I've been out in the field and had to interpret marching band, and we're out there marching around the field and you just kind of take whatever gets thrown at you. Also just normal relationships from student to student, getting together outside of class, meeting for a study group, or just sometimes just to sit and chat at lunch and whatnot. So it's not all just academic.
How do you support a student in communicating with their peers?
So when they meet outside of a classroom to do stuff, it's always interesting because depending on the level and whatnot, this could be kids' first exposure to a deaf student and handling this, so it's always a little awkward at first, but then they learn that, when this kid is signing and I'm speaking for them. And they first figure out they want to look at me first, and we talk about how you're having the conversation between you two, I'm trying to stay out of it. So then they learn, and it's really cool to see how quickly they pick up, especially for kids. They are so adaptable and they really just don't see it as anything. And they just get engrossed in this process. And eventually it's you're not even there. They just get used to talking to each other and it's cool to see the student who's deaf actually be a part of the group and just be there and part of the conversation, knowing what's happening and just being a seamless part of this interaction.
What keeps you motivated?
For me, it's always the students I'm working with. I really enjoy them. A student I'm with right now is super driven and wants to be there, wants to be the top of her class, wants to be there. So I have to be there. I have to be able to do what she needs and make sure that that's provided and that she can achieve everything that she wants. She's got her college plans and her future goals all planned out. So I gotta be on my stuff. There's many times she looks at me and she's like, "Are you ready for this?" And I'm like, "Yes, I am."
What advice do you have for someone considering a career as an educational interpreter?
I really enjoy education because of working with the kids and getting to see them grow and develop. So if that's part of your plan to be there and help kids, but you're feeling being the one that runs the whole room and everything just isn't quite your fit, it's nice. I'm in the room and I am part of the team. I am seen with everybody else. I'm in the IEP, I am there. My role is just a little different. I'm not a teacher. I'm just helping relay all this information.
Interested in learning more? Visit us today at tinyurl.com/PennsylvaniaAPR.